don't want to think my dirty card. No kidding.
Hey guys, and welcome to a very special Barely Art Live. We are doing, as you guys know, we're right in the middle of the Cards for Cubs season. If you guys don't know what that is the foster care agency, not the foster care agency, the nonprofit that we support that donates handmade cards to kids in foster care. And today we have a very special guest. We have Janet over from Crafty Decor. Hello, Janet. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good. Thank you for inviting me again.
Absolutely. Yes, of course. Yes. We always love having you on, especially for Cards for Cubs things and making cards. And I know it's not the primary thing that you do because you typically with all the party decor and things, but we're so glad that you're here with us making some cards for kids that are in foster care.
Yeah, very excited.
All right, so we've got a couple of different things going on here. We've actually going to make two different cards. You'll see two cards from both of us, one card each on that. So we're going to pretty much do this as we're kind of crafting along together. This card that you see right here on our end is going to be the egg-cellent card. Is that what it's called?
On our website, it's called Thanks a Brunch.
Thanks
but
a Brunch.
I kind of repurposed it just for Cards for Cubs. All I did was change it from Thanks a Brunch to You Are Egg-cellent.
Yes. And then Janet, what card are you going to be making today?
So I'm gonna be making this card. It says you are perfect, you make life beautiful. And it has like a little swinging kid.
And he moves. That's the most important thing. And he moves around. I love it. I love it. Yes, so that card will be available on the Barely Art website as well. Not quite yet. We're going to put that up there after this, so stay tuned for that. So you'll be able to get both of these on the barely.art website. Alrighty. So I guess we'll go ahead and jump into it. Janet, let's go ahead and have you lead us off a bit with your card there.
Okay, I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can.
We've got our excellence cards.
Okay, so this is the card that we will be making. It actually doesn't need that many pieces. We just need our piece of cardstock, which we're gonna fold in half. You will have this piece available. Our printed piece, which will be the background. Then we have these three pieces. We'll use two for reinforcement, so it doesn't break when the kid moves it. And a few more pieces that we'll have here. So whenever you guys are ready, I can start.
Yes, let's go ahead and go for it on that one.
Okay.
And so are you using primarily print and cuts on all that? Yeah,
I'm using printed mostly for this card, except when I do the rainbow. The rainbow, it's going to be different pieces. So it's just going to be the colors of the rainbow and the backing and, of course, the clouds that we will be putting on top.
I see. Very nice. Excellent on that one.
So what we do is we're going to have a piece like this that will be cut, but we're going to fold it in half. That way it will be our card. And we're just going to grab this piece that will be the background and we're going to glue it on top of it.
Sounds
good. So it will
good.
be the front of the card. So we're going to start, of course, using my Barely Arts.
Of course, absolutely. You have to have the Barely Art glue there with the ultra fine tip or the fine tip, but we always kind of keep the ultra fine tip.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most of it, really.
Yeah, I don't think I ever use any, but this one that I'm using right now.
Of course.
Same here.
So then on our end, we're going to also work on our background as well. What do we have for our background?
So we've got a few layers to build up the background. We've got the yellow card from the Barely Arts Cards and Envelopes, which is just a really nice bright yellow, which kind of complements that egg and waffle. And then we also are using some gold foil here with this fun little wavy design that's going to go in the back, as well as this plaid piece, which I actually used for my Christmas plaid.
I thought this was print and cut too.
No, this one was.
This is actually a plaid.
Yeah, this is from a little collection, so it'll go on this here. So these three pieces will make up the background.
I see. Okay. All right. So we'll work on the background on our end on that one.
I'm gonna move all the tiny little pieces.
I'm gonna start working on my rainbow. Just have the pieces here. Should
Mm-hmm.
be 6 pieces. No, I'm sorry, 5 pieces.
Yes, I love the rainbow that you have there, especially with all the different colors. And then
I know
nowadays,
it's
like
so cute
everyone's
and colorful.
yeah, everyone's going to like the pastel or even just like browns,
Oh yeah, I've seen like
right?
those brown
Yeah.
rainbows.
At first I was like, what on earth? But then I was like, actually that's pretty cool. I actually do like that style. It's kind of got that
I know it's kind. It
boho-y
had
kind
a
of
time
vibe
that
to it.
it was really popular. It was kind of like the boho
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Uh
yeah.
huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like with some
it was super
macrame or something.
popular for like the first birthday, the baby showers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I recently went to a baby shower, and they did coffee bean was the theme, and so the nickname of the kid's gonna be Bean. But everything was like brown. Like brown was their color. And I was like brown, but then when I got there, I was like, oh, this makes a lot more sense because they had that kind of rainbow,
Oh.
the rainbow of the different brown colors and things like that. I was like, okay, this actually fits. I get it now. It's just like you picked brown as your baby color. Like, that's a little different.
I mean, it would kind of work out when if the whole room is brown as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really
Decent.
coordinate those colors.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, get them started on coffee way early, and
Oh no.
you're good to go.
That's how they got my brother.
So it's like, oh man.
My grandma used to put coffee in his like sippy cup.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. He liked it. Then she kept doing it.
Goodness.
That's what actually got me not on coffee because I took it. I thought it was hot chocolate, and I drank it, and I'm like, that's not hot chocolate at
Out
all.
of a sippy cup?
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Why? I mean, you want your kid to sleep, not to be awake.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the exact opposite. Was there a bunch of sugar in there too?
I have no idea.
It's like an iced latte or something. Just caffeine and sugar is all you got. Oh man, yeah, I can't imagine. Yes, whenever I have kids, I'm not giving them any caffeine ever.
Never.
never caffeine.
Wait, did I? 1 second.
No worries. All right, and as we get done with this part here, I'm going to update everyone kind of on our current card numbers and things for Cards for Cubs.
Yeah.
It's been growing like crazy recently, so thank you all of
There we
you
go.
that have gone to the Cards for Cubs website, cardsforcubs.org, and have signed up and registered to send in your cards. We already have a lot of cards that are in. And it's crazy because this time, like, it doesn't feel like we're getting as many cards in because we actually have a good system that's not just throwing
It's
them on the board.
organized.
It's so much more organized this time around. And so
Wasn't like
that's
that last year. You had like just like a room full of cards.
yeah, it was a room full of just cards. And then so we would spend time just periodically like going through them. But this time we actually have a system. We have volunteers that are coming in. And so they're sorting everything as we're getting them. And we're also sending out some of the cards as we're getting them at the same time. So it's not as chaotic, which is fantastic, but also like I kind of miss the chaos too because it's like there's so many cards that are here.
You missed the giant pile.
Yeah, I miss the pile. That's really what it is. The pile itself, I do miss a little bit. All right. So our current card
Okay, so
count.
I'm just
Oh, 1 second.
continuing here.
Okay, you're continuing on. Oh, you're okay. So what are you doing right now?
I'm putting the rainbow cloud, but what I'm doing is I'm using some foamies so I elevate the look of it so it looks
I see it.
it pops a little instead of just like a flat look.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice. Very very nice. And is there a shiny piece there too? That might just be the camera.
So this is foil. I always like to put piece of like either gold or silver to some just to like kind of accent some pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was
I
looking
love
at what Angie had cut out for us too, and there's like a bunch of like little pieces, and we've got our little
There's some shine.
knives, our shiny knives, right there, and our shiny
Oh my god,
forks.
so
Yeah,
tiny.
right.
So tiny.
I've been
They're so
playing with it
small.
all morning.
Like all these little things. Okay, so
Those are
she's
cute.
finishing up the rainbow on that one. What about us? What are we doing?
I just put the plate down. So the plate is really simple. It's just a big circle with a thin circle cutout here. Just glue it right on. Gonna use
Easy.
that ultra fine tip for
Ultra
sure.
fine tip.
It's very small, but it makes like such an easy, simple plate.
Yes, and I might have just lost my face,
Oh no.
but we'll find him later. He's in there somewhere. I
That's
wasn't
a
very
cute
careful.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right now. It's our third most downloaded card in the last 30 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it's right
Oh,
under
wow.
a couple other card files. One of them is showered with love, and the other is there's one more. It's showered with love, and off the edge card where the
Off the
characters
edge.
are kind of coming off the edge of the card.
That's cool.
So yeah, this is the third one, but it's my favorite.
It's your
I love
favorite
all the little
one, yeah.
breakfast pieces, like the little bacon.
A little waffle and all that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
so now
nice.
that I have my rainbow, I'm gonna put it on top of my card.
Okay. Sounds good. And I like your little the words and things that you chose there as well. And you designed
this
that
is the-
card. That's
Yeah,
all,
I actually
that's all
did
Janet
it,
right there.
Yeah, I did it. It was
It
pretty
looks so
cute.
good.
Okay, now I'm using some foamies.
All right, so as of right now, we have 58,799 cards pledged.
Wow, that's
Yes.
so much.
There's so
How
many
many?
cards.
58?
58,799 cards that are pledged. And so we'll be
And when did
looking
it
out for
start?
those cards. Huh?
When did it start?
We started a little bit earlier, but it
Oh.
technically starts like March 1st.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then so far right now, we actually have, oh my goodness, that's popped up a lot since I last looked. Currently, it says we have 6,559 participants.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of participants
Wow.
there.
That's a lot.
So we started adding
Awesome.
more groups in, so a lot more groups have been getting involved and making cards and doing things.
Very
Whether it's your
cool.
community groups or like church groups or any of your like sports groups. Like we've had sports groups come in and do sortings and things like that.
Yeah.
We've had
Oh, wow.
lots of people, yeah.
Yeah.
Students.
They've been coming in, especially spring break was really nice. We had a few kids come in to volunteer, and they came like I think 3 times
Yeah.
during
several
spring break,
times.
so that was pretty cool.
Several times.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. There you go.
Mhm.
So I added the rainbows, so it's kind of...
Cute.
Hey, very nice.
I'm also breaking out the cubies now
Okay.
for the waffle.
Yeah, I love the cube. The tall cubies are my favorite. 'Cause they add a dimension to...
Exactly. And they add height very quickly too, which is what's really
Yes.
good about it. Instead of having to do like double up on things, etc., you can do it all in just one move. And also for like you can use it for like shaker cards as well. I know that you like to use the like cutouts, right, for your shakers. Like you'll cut
so
the
for
foam.
my so for my shakers, I usually use the paper strip.
Yes, the paper one, yeah. Which I don't think we've actually tried that method before, have we, Andrea?
like layering paper to be the dimension.
No, cutting out having the shaker be paper that goes all the way around.
We did that I think once, and
One
it was another influencer. I can't remember who though that did it with us that showed me that one.
Oh, okay, I got you. Because I've seen it done on like on letters too.
I want to say it was Josie actually that did that, but I'm not for sure. I'm not 100% sure.
Alrighty, so we got our little cubies going on here.
The waffle is pretty small, and so it's okay. It just mine's barely picking out the little waffle hole. I'm gonna try and
It's a little
scoot
waffle
it a
hole.
little bit.
Little waffle.
Yeah, it's my favorite piece.
The waffle.
There we go. Okay, I
The
scooted
waffle.
it. And it goes right over the
My
other
kids
foil
love it.
shiny.
Yeah. And Janet over there is working on the sun.
Cute.
Couple layers on that.
Yeah, so I added 3 layers. So it's the gold for
Mhm.
accent, and then 2 layers of the gold of the sun.
Mhm.
Okay. So now
Yeah,
I'm gonna see
The
what...
double layers always seem to add a lot more dimension too. Like more than just extra, you can put cubies down as much as you want, but if you put more layers in, it seems like that adds a lot more dimension to it too.
Yes. So then we're gonna just glue it to the card like that.
Perfect.
Cute. I like how it's coming off. I'm gonna cubing my egg
it
yolk.
looks like- I love the colors. They're so bright and bright, vibrant.
Yes.
Okay,
Looks really
now
good.
I'm gonna move to the fun part, which is the. Oh wait, actually, let me finish this top, the wording of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go for
add it, then I'll add the. Then I'll do the dimension. You might hear some noise. That's my kids coming home.
No worries. No worries at all. If you hear some noise on our end, it's probably someone delivering something.
Hello. Oh wow! Look at the maraca. They had like a round the war in school, so she
Oh.
was I guess her
They
the
got some
country that was
maracas.
for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the country she was for it was that's not daddy.
Not daddy.
What did I have? That was funny.
That is funny.
He's probably used to you FaceTiming him.
I made this out trash for you.
Oh, Adrian made me like a little trash bracelet. He said,
Cute.
Aw.
Craftiness
Very
"Thank
cute.
you, Adrian."
runs
Thank
in the
you.
family.
Yes, crafting runs in the family.
I
of
know,
course.
right?
It has to.
The little crafters.
The little
You know,
craft.
sometimes
Little
they
crafters.
do crafts with me. I don't know if you've seen it, like the reels. Sometimes I like to put them in because they like it. They enjoy
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah. Why not?
Like we did the Crayola. I don't know if you saw that one for Valentine's. We did the little Crayola
Oh, yeah?
molds, and they did
Oh,
most of the work.
I
Yeah.
got you. That's pretty cool. Yeah. You got to start them early.
Yeah. So I'm
Get the
using your
creativity
foamies to
going.
do this. I'm thinking of it.
Cute.
Okay, so I'm just adding this piece. One more.
Now I'm going to try working on all the teeny tiny little faces. Because I've got my egg done, my waffle, and the bacon.
Yes. Yeah, this is the part
And
where
again,
it's gonna
I'm
take
just gonna
some time.
double layer it.
And double layer up on yours. Very nice. Yes, we have a very small project. So I'm gonna try to. Okay, which faces are what?
So the tiniest face is going to
The
be for the
bacon.
bacon. The
Going
biggest
down
face for the waffle.
Got it. Okay.
And the tiny ones, they might even be the same size. They're very, very small. So they're pretty much the same. So that one's not too terrible
Okay.
to mix them up.
You know,
Just FYI.
I need those angle cameras here.
All the extra ones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You need a switcher. Is what that is.
Yes.
So you
Now
can switch them around.
I'm just gonna put it right here. So I'm just gonna put the foamies. Right.
Just kind of put that down. So we're going to be really careful here. Ultra fine tip, getting lots of work. Also my fingers. Alright.
You know, I was never able to work with what's it called, tweezers.
The tweezers, yeah.
The tweezers. Me either.
And I could never. Like I see so many crafters use them, and I'm like, I could never try.
Yes, Andrea does not like them either.
I don't understand. They don't grab what I want.
They work perfectly.
No.
I
I
don't know
even
what
tried
you're
earlier.
talking
I was
about.
like, I was going to practice. And it just wasn't
Set it
working.
on the shop. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to look fancy for the video, but I was like, no way.
Exactly, yeah.
I was like, I'll let
Use my
Jerry
hand.
use the tweezers.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so I'm
always
gonna
the
just
one with
put
the
that
tweezers.
you are right here.
Aw, I like that a lot.
So cute.
Yeah, and I'm weird because I like the reverse tweezers.
The what?
It's not even. It's the ones where you when you push it, it opens and stuff closes.
Oh, I don't
So
know.
you have to think
This?
backwards.
This?
So what it's for is so that like you can hold on to it. So you can hold on to things without actually using any. Oops, sorry guys, phone's went off. You can hold on to things without actually putting any pressure. But also you have to think backwards.
You just like making it difficult.
Yes, I do. I like tools. Just gotta say, I like tools.
That's true.
I'm a tool kind of guy.
I like tools that make my crafting life easier. You know, some of those tools are very expensive, but
Yeah, that too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh wow, that's $100 tool that I'll use once.
I
Oops.
know, right?
It's like,
Like
that's
for
really
example,
cool.
there's something I want that for my business, but every
Mhm.
time I think about the price, I'm like, I mean, it might make my life easier, but like I think about like the $850 that it costs, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's
It's
like
like,
I don't really need it right now, but I want it, but it's not like a necessity that I need right away.
yeah, it's kind of like we have a glow forge, and that was kind of our. We don't necessarily have to have it, but the times that we will use it, it'll be great.
I've never
Yeah.
seen you using anything with it. Have you done anything with that glow
Not
forge?
on a live, not on a
Oh,
live,
okay, okay.
unfortunately.
Not
But
like
we've done a lot of things internally for
the only
different
thing I
things.
think closest to when I made the wooden sign with Kimberly, I
Mm.
did I cut those out, the letters "Hello Pumpkin" off of the
Oh, you
glow
did.
forge.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much
Oh,
the
nice.
only craft we've done with the glow forge. Otherwise, we just were playing with it. Honestly,
It's for fun.
it's for
Got it
fun.
for fun.
It was an office toy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's basically it's exactly that. It's an office toy. It's like, wow, I wish we could have a project to use for that. Like, oh well, I need to cut out something for my grandmother. Like, okay, let's go. We need to test it.
We've got my little waffle. He's so
You
happy.
know, I mean,
Waffle.
but there's a lot of people that has glow forge. You could find someone and do a live and do some projects.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of people that have like Glowforge is going to be or is like the cricket of lasers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right, everything
Okay,
is
now I'm gonna put
glued together.
the beautiful right here.
Very nice.
Cute. I
And
love
so,
it.
are you doubling up pretty much all of your letters?
No, this one I just glued two pieces together because since
Okay.
it's kind of thin,
Mm-hmm.
even printed, so I didn't put
Yeah.
foamies on that one because it was kind of thin, so it would break.
I see. I see.
So I just double it so it's not as thin.
I see. That's a good point.
Okay, so now I want to do the fun part, which is the moving part.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the moving
So we're gonna
part.
do this. The moving part, as I was telling Jeremy earlier, it's like there's many ways you could do it actually. So we have three pieces. The backing piece, the white piece, is so we reinforce the printed part. So we're just gonna glue it on,
Mm-hmm.
like, and then I was saying that
Make it thicker.
yeah. So yes, because since it's a moving part, and most of the time the kids or whoever grabs it, they're moving it. Sometimes it can break if you don't reinforce it. So you could do 2, 3 layers if you want. But I've never had an issue with two. And usually when I do these, I use thicker cardstock than everything else in the card. So maybe
Oh, I
like
see.
100 pounds.
100-pound cardstock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to make. Yeah, you have to make sure
It's really
it's
sturdy.
sturdy.
Yeah. 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 Because as soon as a kid's gonna get a hold of it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, look at that!" The next thing you know, you don't have a card anymore.
You don't have a time.
No more.
Yeah.
card
Next
for
thing
you.
is like, hey, where's the kid?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
What happened?
he swing away.
He fell off. I'm not playing
Okay,
with the card anymore.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put like foamies here. So just one here, one here,
Very nice.
just to raise stuff.
Yes. And then on our end here, we're just kind of setting things, putting things around, decorating however you want.
So I went ahead and glued the waffle to the plate. And then I'm going to QB the egg and the bacon on the plate. And also, I'm not putting the plate down yet because I want to see where the little egg-cellent part will fit into it. So I'm waiting for that, but I'm going to steal your scissors really quick.
Yes, go
Thank
for it.
you. So I can go
Okay,
ahead and
so I did
cube
not
it.
glue. I did not put a foamy on the top part. I actually glued that one to the top. So only pieces of foamy I used was in the bottom part.
I see. I see. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you. There's two ways. So I'm gonna try both ways. So in case nobody has someone that's
Right. Right.
so these are the brats that you can use. As you know, the brats are pretty easy. All you do is just make a little. You grab your. 1 second. So which one goes first? Okay. So you need a base, obviously. I mean, you could easily put it in the card, but then it will show in the back unless you want to cover
Right,
it.
yes.
But that's just too much work. So we're just gonna use one of our clouds, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hole here. So okay, this is the two ways. So if you were to do the brat, you will have to make a hole with your hole puncher. So you just make a little hole here,
I see.
and then you just put it here, and then you just put it through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I want to try another way, which is you can do like a little roll of cardstock for those who don't have anything on hand. So let me grab a piece of paper. Here. Oh, here. So I'm gonna use just like a little cardstock paper and kind of measure how tall.
Freehand.
Let's say.
Gotta freehand it.
There's no measurements here. It's just freehanded. So
Exactly,
let's just,
like a little roll of paper, pretty much, right?
yeah. So we're just gonna. Okay, we're just gonna roll it. Kind of make sure it's not thicker than the hole because.
Right, right.
Just make sure
Otherwise,
that's a very
might have
important.
a little bit of a
Don't
problem.
make it-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Might be a
so
little
all
bit of
we're
a
gonna
problem
do-
there.
So we're just gonna roll it. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And we're gonna put some glue. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. Yes. Okay, baby. I know. Okay, so here's our little roll. So now what we're gonna do is wait, of course. Didn't I say I had to make sure it's big enough?
You're gonna pull a couple layers off there,
Okay, let's make it a little thinner.
right? It's an
You
easy
guys
mistake to
exactly.
do. Easy mistake
Yeah,
to do.
I was like, wait.
Wait a second.
Be six.
Well, I like that method too because it fits it better, so you can have it swing. Versus like on the Brad too, it's kind of small, so it's gonna like move a bit more. It's not going to just swing. Right?
Yeah.
Because the Brads are very small when you poke them in for like that size hole.
And they're flat. I feel like a round one would really just like
exactly,
curve with it, support it all the way through.
Yeah,
the curve.
they could probably come off. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's very easy. So I like this method a lot better.
Yeah, this you could use either paper or you can use foam. I decided to just grab another piece of
paper. Whatever works. That's the thing. That's the beauty of it. It's all DIY. You know, if you didn't get it cut right from the Cricut first, then well, there's always paper and scissors.
That's true.
Okay. Always paper and scissors.
I think I got it right. Oh no. Hey Dan. Give me a second.
I'm breaking out the thicker cubies really quick because I want to put my sign above the plate and I cubied my plate.
I see.
Okay, so this time I made it right. So it is big enough.
I see.
Okay.
Test fit it first, right?
Yeah, you gotta test it to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue it on top of here. Okay, so since we know this cloud's gonna go here, and we have to make sure that what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut the ends, just so they don't show when the little kid is swinging.
Right, exactly, yeah.
So we have to make sure because this one is gonna go on top, covering the little, our little mechanism.
Right.
So we have to make sure that we see where we put it, so when it moves, it swings, it doesn't show.
Right, or hit into something else, or.
So we know we're gonna put it right here.
Perfect.
So for this, I'm gonna use hot glue just because I want to make sure it doesn't move.
Oh yes. You need something that's really thick.
And then we're gonna put some pressure so it doesn't move. Okay. So now we have our piece. You see?
I see. Yeah.
So we know that this piece.
That's
Well,
really
let me see
easy.
if it's. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It looks more complicated, but it's
Yeah,
actually
because I
pretty easy.
thought you were
I
gonna have to
actually
like
like this.
cut things and do a base and like flare it
No,
out and all this other stuff. You're
I
like, no, you
actually
just
like.
glue it. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
that's
actually
easy.
like this way. I
Yeah.
like it better than the other mechanism because it's much easier. You see, so now
And
we.
smoother, yeah, way smoother too. You just roll a piece of paper, and then just
Yeah,
depending on
so
how
we
thick
have
that you
now our
want it.
movie.
Yeah.
So
Very
now
nice.
we're just gonna put it here, place it where we wanna put it, so it will be right there. And again, I'm gonna use some cubies.
And Andrea here is finishing up her fork and knife,
Just putting all the utensils.
her shiny fork.
Oh yeah, I couldn't help myself. I had to use some iridescent.
Yes, look at that. Looks just like a fork.
They're cute. Okay, so I'm gonna place it here. Make sure it's secure. Make sure it's nice and secure. There we go.
And nice little sweep. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Okay,
That's
now
so
what are we gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna now put this here to cover it. So I'm gonna glue it there. But now I'm gonna use some foamies to raise it up here.
I see. You kind of keep it on either side there.
Cute.
Very nice.
Yeah, so over here, making sure that it doesn't interfere with my movement. Okay. You always have to make sure you look where you put in the pieces.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't just start putting things down really quickly.
I've definitely done that where I glued over the moving mechanism and I was like, I've got to redo this now because
I've done it
it's
too,
stuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh well, yeah, it goes right here, or just like a little bit of glue just goes right in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens for me because I'm just like, whatever.
Happens.
Very nice. And there we have it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna put some hot glue again on here.
And the final securing method.
Yeah, so it's gonna be right here. Just making sure it doesn't.
Yes, of course.
And I also have to secure it on the other side because if I don't, then it's gonna come off on here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
But
So you
I'm
have to
kind of
secure.
seeing like I need kind of like a doll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of like.
So I'm gonna use.
Find different sides and things.
So I'm gonna just freehand my cuts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use like a piece of paper to make a.
Yeah. Kind of
I could use the foamies, but let me see if they're dull enough. 1 second, let me see.
Maybe with a couple different ones there. But if you guys are just joining us, what we're doing here, we have two different cards that are going on. We have the
Thanks a brunch card, but I changed it to you are excellent for this craft.
Yes. And then we have the swinging you are perfect, you are beautiful card over there, being made by Jannet, and we're just now finishing up.
Yep.
After we get a little bit more support there.
So since I use the foamies, as you can see like it doesn't look good. So that's what I printed an extra. I cut an extra clout. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna put it. So I'm just gonna put it on top.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because with the hot glue and everything, it's gonna kind of pull it in and.
Yeah, so you want to cover imperfections.
Exactly. Don't tell anyone but
this is a crafter site.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now we cover it. Now we have our little. So now it's all
Hey, look at that.
Cute.
Okay,
I love it.
We have to make that one later.
Oh yeah.
That one's adorable.
So now you have your little kit.
Very nice. So we got that one, and then we'll show.
Sometimes you can add like a little weight to it on the back. Like
oh,
yeah,
that would be
idea.
fun.
I don't think I have anything heavy on me. Oh wait,
There it goes.
no, there's no head. No.
Nothing
Maybe
heavy,
this piece of
like a
cardstock.
paper clip or something, yeah. And then Angie
No,
over
thank
here
you.
pulling in all the iridescent paper and
Shiny.
such. All shiny. Making our waffles
Okay.
happy.
And anyways, I put a
There we
piece of
go.
tape to make it a little more.
More
Okay, and
heavier.
so last touch I want to do is just add a little shiny to it.
I see, yeah. Gotta add the shiny.
Yes.
Always the shinies.
It just makes it so
adds
cute.
so much dimension to things.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you have to do. Even you made the little bacon, bacon
Yeah.
strips, a little greasy.
Yeah, I feel like foil and or like anything like
Textured.
reflective and then texture and then like cubies like the actual physical dimension
yeah.
like 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Just they really take that card to like the next level.
Yeah, they do.
Because like this is cute, but and if I glued it all down, it would still be cute. But like with the shiny, with the dimension,
Right, yeah.
I don't know. I'm like I want to take it home. I'm gonna take a nice picture for my family. Like, look everyone, look what I made today.
Nice. All right, so Janet, you added some shinies over there to yours, to the cloud, right?
Cute.
Yeah, so I put some glitter on it.
Very nice. The
So I
last
just
little
put
touches.
some of your burley art glue, and then I just added some, so that way it adds some.
Very nice.
Oh,
Aw,
how pretty.
that's so
So there we
cute.
go.
All right,
It was so
there they
cute.
are. Got
So
both of our...
this will be heading your way tomorrow. Actually,
Aw.
today, because I had to ship.
Of course.
I had to ship today.
So I hope, guys, that you were able to follow along with all of that there. These cards will be available on our website, fairly.art. We'll put them all up there. Janet, thanks again for being here and making some cards with us and helping us support kids that are in foster care.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to make these cards with you. I hope you guys like it.
Yes.
I'll send it to Jeremy so he can upload it to Burley Arts web. Is it gonna be on your website?
Yes.
Yes, it would
It'll
be.
be on barely.art. You guys can download it there for free. And if you want to check out Cards for Cubs, cardsforcubs.org is where you can check out the card registration to send in your cards. We still have a few days. We still have another,
Yes,
like
we
I
still
think
have time.
till next week is the end of March. So send in your cards.
Lots of
We
time.
are counting them all up, and it sounds like there's a lot pledged. So we're gonna hold you guys to that.
All right. Thank you so much. And so, Janet, do you know how we sign off?
No.
All right, so what we do is we go, bye-bye. Does that sound good? All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everyone, again for everything. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.